Hey everybody, welcome back to Mrs. Rattlecan's house. I'm James, and I bet you didn't know early on in my life, I used to be an Iowa State Master Gardener. So here's what we have in question. You can see our hostas are starting to poke up through the surface here. And the problem that we have is our two big old oak trees. We've got some issues. We've got oak, I think it's oak wilt or oak blight that's going on. And one of the things that our arborist has suggested that we do is we pull these beds about a foot or a foot and a half away from the base of the trunk here. Get the mulch away from it. Just expose the bare dirt for that last foot of the bed. So we extended these beds. So I got a big tarp, and I got a big claw. And we're just going to dig that mulch out, and then we'll show you moving and splitting some of these. I don't know how long it's been since some of these are split. If you've seen the footage, they're actually pretty big. It's like got a sewing machine for a motor. So we're gonna get these dug up, and we're gonna get them kind of spread out and relocated. And if you've got to split your hostas, spring is the time to do it, and we'll talk about that. So you see this? You see this circle? This could very well have been a single hosta, because when your hostas are needing to be divided, they start to grow out, and then the center part of it will start to die. And I don't know if this has just been so long growing in the same spot, and not ever divided up or anything. If this is all one plant, there's another circle kind of over at the beginning where we started at that could very well be the same thing. So right now we're just scraping the mulch off so that we can kind of see what we have, and then we can better dig them up, split them up, lay them out. All right, I've turned the microphone around. Maybe we can lose a little bit of this road noise. So I've taken all the mulch off of here, and let's talk about what I found. Right there is what at one point was a hosta, and again, you'll see that these all exhibit the same thing. You have a circular structure, and there's nothing in the middle, and that's because it has just grown out, and the center part of it has died off. So there's one, there's two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So at one point, they probably just planted 8 hostas, and I don't think they've ever been divided. And so we're gonna split them up, and we're gonna move them down about a foot, and then we're just gonna remulch it, call it a day. All right, let's dig around this chute. And let's dig around this one, see what we find. And there we are.
If you be very, very quiet, not to disturb, I believe that is
the seldom seen North American Mrs. Rattlecan. All right, we got this second bed done. We got a few more in here than the other one. There's one. There's two. 3, 4. I'm not quite sure how to count this one. I think that's 5 and 6. There's 7, 8, 9, and probably 10. So there's a couple of these that are, I mean, like this one over here, this is, you know, very definitely a plant, you know, one that has just grown out, you know, died in the center. I mean, that'll probably be 4, could make 4 plants out of that one right there. So, all right, so this one's being kind of a booger because, if you can tell, big giant gnarly tree root coming right through here. So these are growing just right up on the surface of that tree root. There's another tree root that's coming right down through here, so I can't get but more than 3/4 to a half an inch down into that soil before I hit that tree root. So we're just not going to be able to take the spade and get those out. We're just going to use a smaller shovel and just as gently as we can pry those up off of that root there. And that's how far I am before I get to root. And a nice big hosta bunch right there. Six big bundles out of that one little circle there, so that's not too bad. So while Mrs. Rattlecan is cleaning out these beds, she found this, and then I heard a small yelp. There's one. There's 2. Here's the star of the show. Another right there. And then another right there. And that's all contained here in this little bitty area. They're just sitting there, just scared like little scared things. So we're going to try to leave them alone as much as we can, although they are in our work area. I think the ears are what I like most. Cute little bunny ears. All right, you guys hang out and do your thing. So what you're hearing, we're cutting right through this part. Now these right here, probably not gonna, they may survive, they may not, but you got everything in between here. Sprout, 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 sprout. You can see that's when you're cutting through it. It's like cutting through a carrot almost. So we're gonna get 6 out of this one. And I know I'm going on and on about these trees, but these trees are every bit of 50 foot tall. And unfortunately, we are located right next to a power line. And if these trees succumb to the disease processes they're fighting, that is a very, very expensive removal bill, because you have to get a line certified tree company to come out and remove that. See, big tree root right there in the middle. All right, we got the big bed split up. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, that's probably going to be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. Potentially a minimum of 40 that we have split off of there. So now that we got them dug out, now we gotta place them, dig the holes, pull the ones out that we want to trade, get them planted, get them back in the ground. And it's already 1 o'clock, and I've got rain showers moving in. So all right, we're just about done. The old mulch got us about 75% of the way around the bed, so we'll have to source some more. But now we're just gonna lay some water into them. Should be getting rain for the next, I don't know, 3 or 4 days, which should help. Mild temps. We've got our mulch off of the tree bark, as was requested by our arborist. I think we're good to go. The only problem is I got another one to do. This is James. This is Mrs. Rattlecan's house. You guys have a good one. Cheers.
If you enjoyed watching this episode of Mrs. Rattlecan's house, consider checking out this video. Be sure to subscribe to us on YouTube, and to get the latest updates on our progress, like us on Facebook. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon.
Absolutely should have some wine.